Robonauts is an arcade-style shooting game from Polish company Qubic Games. After a short cinematic showing a Robonaut crash landing on an alien-infested planet, the player takes control of the robot and must complete the level's objectives in order to unlock the gateway and advance to the next level. These objectives vary from destroying every enemy, destroying marked targets, protecting buildings, protecting an ally, and in one level, solving maze-like puzzles. The main feature of the game is that instead of simply running from left to right, the player will circumnavigate the planets and jump from planet to planet via gravity switching. This constant shifting can be disorienting to some, but I never found it to be an issue. One of the strengths of Robonauts is its incredible soundtrack. The music is so satisfying and thematically appropriate as you blast through waves of aliens and collecting bloobs to regain health. You'll fight with the standard fare of weapons, primary weapons like machine guns and shotguns, and secondary weapons like grenades and rockets. The combat is simple but addicting and functions very well. I was able to fly through the first few levels without trouble, but about halfway through the challenge ramps up dramatically. You will die a lot, but Robonauts does a fantastic job of not killing its momentum. An instant restart button paired with the amazing soundtrack kept me consistently restarting a level over and over again until I finished. Bad thing is, you'll finish the game very quickly. There are only 12 levels and can be completed in 2 hours or less. But Robonauts has a hard mode. This mode is very challenging because you take significantly more damage from enemies. It really forces you to learn how to maneuver while keeping an eye on all mobs of aliens constantly attacking. And this is a good thing. Hard mode is where you'll put most of your hours and where I got the most enjoyment. Luckily, if you've already finished the game on the normal mode, you can skip around if you're stuck on a level. The game also places a red marker on each completed hard mission so you know what you have done and what you have left. At the end of each level, you'll be awarded a ranking of bronze to gold, though it isn't really clear if the ranking is based on points or completion time or a mixture of both. Achievements are another thing that seem to be a mystery as to how they work. Here's me unlocking the Not So Fast achievement. Yet when I look in the tab, I didn't have it. So I'm not sure if it's a glitch or if the achievements reset every time the game is switched from normal to hard mode or from single player to multiplayer. And yes, this game has multiplayer, and you only need one set of Joy-Cons to play. One mode is going through the campaign with a friend. The main difference being, when a player goes down, the other player has a short time limit to stand by them to resurrect them. Otherwise, the level will have to be restarted. The other mode is Hunting Grounds. Each player faces off in hunting aliens and get more points based off the difficulty of each task. Kill tougher enemies or use a specific weapon. Dying results in a short time limit where you lie still until you are able to move again. First one to get to the set amount of points wins. There are 3 modes and 3 levels per mode. These modes add small adjustments like timed objectives or permanent death. This multiplayer mode is interesting. It is fun, but games go by so quickly that there doesn't really feel like there is time to strategize on what objective you should focus on, like when you need to kill a specific creature with a specific weapon. In a majority of the matches I played, the winner was usually the person who kept shooting without actually attempting the harder objectives. Robonauts runs well both docked and undocked, though playing undocked multiplayer can be a strain on the eyes since the camera pulls back a bit farther. Docked in any mode or undocked in single player modes are the most ideal way to experience this game. Robonauts sells for $14.99. Even with its short length, I think it's well worth the full price. Because of its quick action, I found myself starting it up even when I had a few moments to spare. And if you're into getting gold rankings or speedrunning, this is definitely worth your time. It has appealing art design, a jamming soundtrack, and satisfying gameplay. Robonauts is absolutely a great addition to your indie collection, and I look forward to what Qubic Games has in store for their next release.